Greetings everyone. Today I'm excited to share my inaugural video on the topic of data science. In this presentation, I'll be utilizing Moneycontrol software analysis. For those unfamiliar, Moneycontrol soft represents the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats of the company. These factors are accessed based on the company's portfolio and are subjected to change according to stock market trends. The higher score in strength, opportunity signifies a positive value of the company or the stock, whereas higher score in weakness and threats indicates a negative value. Analyzing soft across various stocks and identifying the top performance is a complex task. Today, we made significantly easier through the applications of data science techniques. In this data science video, focusing on Moneycontrol soft analysis, I will demonstrate how to extract data from Moneycontrol using Python Beautiful Soap. Subsequently, I will process the data locally using Python Pandas in Anaconda Navigator. Finally, I will use Streamlit to visualize the processed data, providing a comprehensive view of the Moneycontrol SWOT analysis results. Let's get into the video. So once you are into Moneycontrol site specific to this link, you'll be able to get all the stocks of Indian stock market starts from A to Z. So each link you can able to find the list of stocks specific to stocks that stands with A, and then when you click on B, then you'll be able to see the list of stocks or the company names that starts with B. So we have A to Z and others. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to get from A to Z and try to get the list of all the stock names along with the link to get into the details of the particular stock. For example, if I want to know about ITC stock, then let me click on I and then let me search for ITC. So you can see here ITC over here, and then in the bottom also you can see the stock link, or if I can click on this, it will open up this where we will be able to get the details about the stock. Here we can also see this the stock strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So how to start with? First, let's get to the stock names. So I have a Python program uh, by name get stock names. So this function, what it does, it goes and to the specific URL of stock price quota, the one that I was showing over here, stock price quota, and it starts with letter A to Z, and it use a beautiful soap uh, to get to all the tables and get the stock names and store them in the stock.csv file. So if you click onto the stock.csv file that it's got generated, we'll be able to see almost all the stocks that we got from A to Z. So almost we have 9,552 record. And then again I have another Python program. It's called get soft details. So from this program, what we are going to do, we are going to get or read this stock.csv file, you get into this URL of the specific stock, and then use beautiful soap and try to get the data values of strength, weakness, um, opportunities, and threats, including MC essential, which you can see over here. MC essentials. So this number is more the number and more it is on the green zone, the stock is good to buy. Whereas if you see on the other side, the lesser the number, or or if it is on the red side, it is risky to analyze, risky to buy the stocks. Again, I can say. Once again, this is for educational purpose, so don't get into these numbers and try to acquire the stock or buy the stocks. Do your fair judgment before buying the stock. Fine. So once we have this, we are going to write the details about this in softdetail.csv file. This is how the soft details .csv file looks finally. So here we will have the company name, the link of the company, and then the sector, which sector it belongs to, and the numbers of the strength, weakness, opportunities, threat, along with essential. So this is how we are going to store the details in this format. Since it is a CSV file, I'm just storing them in I'm delimiting or limiting that with the comma. So once we have this data in place, now we need to analyze the data. So we are done so far with extraction from Moneycontrol. So we have to now analyze this data. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Anaconda Navigator. In that we have a Jupyter lab. So I launched the Jupyter lab, and I already have the data imported over here. So I installed pandas, and I'm going to import the pandas, and I'm going to read the CSV file, the same CSV file that you have seen here, gets soft detail.csv. I just named it as money control soft 10th September because I had taken this data on 10th September 2003. So then when I ran this, you'll be able to see the data's complete data because I'm just printing up the head, so it'll show up to 5. Let's see what is the size that we have. Mm, so df dot shape will help us to get the actual numbers. So number of rows that we have. So almost 4,689 records are there. Let's see to that. Let's cross verify that. So almost, let's see, we have 4,689 records are there. You may ask why in stock.csv we have 9,552 and then in soft details we have only 4,689. It's just because all the stocks that we see on stock.csv file may not have the soft data. So many of the companies we don't have the soft data from Moneycontrol. So we are not going to process those data. For example, let's take one stock over here. Um, this is a company Agarwal float share price. So okay, here we have the data, so definitely it will be there part of the sort analysis. So how about let's see over here. Okay, we can't get this from this because I already have the soft detail. So let's get into some other company. Okay. Let's take something on this. I remember that this guy, I don't think so. We have soft data. So this company name is Acropetal Texture. So if you see here, the details of soft is empty. So we are not going to process anything on this. That's why you may not be able to see them inside soft details. And we are not going to even pass that as part of our data. And that's the reason if you will be able to see only 3,689 rows of stocks that we have the soft details. And what I'm going to do, I'm just trying to get the sector. What are the sectors that we are going to process as part of this? So I sorted out the uniqueness of the sectors, and these are the list of sectors that we have the data gathered. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to run this where I'm going to take the MC essentials where they have the quantile greater than 75 and then strength where the quantile is greater than 0.95. So the quantile is going to help us to understand for a number given a number like 50. When I say quantile 75, then it can stands around 45 something like that. Okay. Whereas if you say that if the number is 70, then the quantile 75 is some on top 75% on that. So we may not know what is the number essential number. It can be sometime 100, whereas for strength it can be sometime only 20 or 18 something like that. So I don't want to say number MC strength is greater than 16 or I don't want to say MC essential greater than 90 percentage. So in order to understand the max and then on that max I just want to take the 75 percentage from that max, then I would say it is better to use quantile over there. So I'm using two quantiles. For one is for MC essential greater than 0.75 and then another one the strength greater than 0.95 quantile. So finally, if I could run shape, I could see only 116 companies having this filtered, I can say, filtered based upon this. Now, what I'm going to go further, I'm going to sort it out on this DM data frame, MC, I can say money control essential, or money control, I can say, on the data frame. So money control DFMC, I'm going to sort it out based on MC essential, strength and opportunities. That is the sorting order I'm giving. So I'm saying by sorting order 1 and ascending is false. So once I have this in place, let's run this. Okay, there is some issue. Okay, I have to run this first, and then DMFC will be populated. Now when I run this, you'll be able to see the data of the list of companies having the MC essential greater than the score of 0.75, and then the strength of which is greater than 0.95. So that's why we are able to see this data over here. If I'm going to change the sorting order, then you will be able to see the different data again over here. Okay, so now the sorting order is now given much priority to strengths and then the opportunities, and finally I'm giving to MC essential. So now if you see, the data are different. So we need to analyze and understand the stock, which one to have a look, and what needs to be sorted first for for understanding about the particular stock. So now we have this in place. Finally, I have to save this result. I can use sorted df to CSV file to store this result in the CSV format. Uh, yeah. Finally, it's not easy, running this lab Jupyter to load all this data and then viewing this data and changing them in order, because that requires some programming knowledge, definitely, for sure. But how about, in case if I want to see this easily and then control this easily, that's where I build a Streamlit. So let me get it to Streamlit. So this is currently running. Just opening up that. It's again written on Python. This is used pandas to load the data, and Streamlit I'm using to view the data, and this gives me a complete quick control to view the data or data frame in the order that I would like to represent. So here I'm going to show this app shows the SWOT details specified by moneycontrol.com. The same data I loaded, and I'm going to arrange the SWOT details in the order. So let's say I want to see first MC essential, and then I want to get into the strength and opportunities, and you'll be able to see the same thing that what we saw mm, in the sorting order 1. Let me see this. So you can see this Swaraj Engines Limited, having the strength 14 with MC Essential 100, and that comes in the top list. So similarly, you can see over here, you can see that complete data of this Swaraj Engine Limited with MC Essential 100, strength 14, opportunities 1, and the data, the links, everything you can get into it. So I can click on this to get into the details of the company. Now let's go back, and then I say let's have I want to now sort based upon the weakness, then and threads. Then you'll be able to see this guy having MC essential 100, but the weakness stands with 5 and thread 0. So this is how it is sorted based upon this. This companies are sorted out accordingly on this. Okay. So let me take the MC essential. Now we can see the list of companies having the order with the weakness and threats with high priority. So you can see the stocks, the names having the more weakness and more threats. So if you get into this link, then you'll be able to get why this company has more weakness and what are those weakness specific to the stock. Okay, right now it is one. Okay, this is for us. Okay, I need to get into uh, this guy, Lakshmi Vilas Bank, LVP. So you can see the weakness is almost 18, strength is 1, opportunity 4, and threat 1. Again, this is based upon the October data, whereas this data that I'm currently showing on Streamlit is based upon September 23 data. So you may see the numbers may be different according. So yeah, so with Streamlit, we'll be able to get the data represent easily, and the user has much control on what to filter and what to arrange based upon the things. So they don't require any knowledge of pandas, all the stuff. The simple GUI will help user to see everything in a simple screen. And also with this we will be able to see the specific names of the stocks. For example, we can see ITC Limited just by typing the search names, and you will be able to see the essential score, strength, and weakness of ITC Limited. So this simple text box will help us to look into the stocks, very specific stocks. That's it. Thanks for watching this video, and have a nice day.